to include at this point of our bill a provision on the mandatory disclosures of the total monthly incomes of all public officials from the highest to the lowest. We can impose that function on the Civil Service Commission. In other words, let us compare by digital means the total remuneration or income, not just the basic standard salary, but all the allowances and other forms of income given by an agency to a certain head and other higher officials of that agency, so that we can compare the president in salary and income, for example, and total income with that of the lowest janitor in Malacanang. Why do we have to keep it a secret on what is the basic salary and other entitlements of a senator in the form of certain allowances, commissions, and specific allowances, or maintenance, operating, and other expenses? What is so special about being a senator? Just because you make laws does not mean that we can distinguish ourselves from the rest of the citizenry. So let's have a column available on the proper website, perhaps of the Civil Service Commission, that bases itself on the principle that total income equals the basic salary plus all the possible allowances and sources of personal income. We should define and make a distinction between public and personal use of the funds, where we consider income as equal to remuneration. Are you in favor of that? Because I will propose it as an amendment. I-publish na natin magkano talaga inuwi natin, even only on a paper basis, because of course they will have to deduct withholding taxes, etc. Magkano talaga on paper ang remuneration ng bawat opisyal, presidente, vice-presidente, senators, cabinet members, justices, judges, the military especially with their confidential funds or intelligence funds, or law enforcement agencies with that nature of funds. Why don't we all classify and publish it, so we don't have to go scurrying around from dark corner to dark corner as if we were rats? Why don't we just expose it all to the public, so that the public, when it is election time, can go to that website and see, so A is running for senator, this is what he will receive, and compare the qualifications of the candidate with what he will be receiving. Why don't we do that? Will the honorable sponsor be amenable
Yes.
to this kind of an amendment?
Mr. President, I'm grateful